Welcome back guys to another behind the scenes photo shoot video. This time we're back in Vietnam for the Vietnam series. Unbelievable location. But before we get into the video, a lot of you are not subscribed when you're watching my videos, so right now hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, helps a lot out with the video. But let's get into it. So this is my unorthodox trio of lenses for this trip. This is kind of my light travel setup. For more specific, I can't even speak guys. For more specific kind of direction I'm going with, but with this being my light setup, what I have is a 10-18, that is an EFS lens. That is right, it's EFS. Go watch my previous video where I explain more on this, but I will have more videos because this trip I did use this EFS lens a lot. So I'll break each one down. I have the 24-70 version 1, obviously L glass. Obviously the EFS isn't obviously L glass, kind of kit lens you got with your DSLR years ago. And then my final one, which is my 100mm. So the 10-18 gives a crazy different perspective. It has IS, so it's great for handheld. Ultra wide for video, like it's great for very wide shots. Handheld, it's lightweight, it's small, compact. You can get a crazy perspective in photos, just a completely different look. So I definitely love using that lens. Not many people are going to use it now. They're probably obviously going to use their RF lenses with this is obviously paired with the R6 is what I'm talking about. But I generally love this lens. The clarity is insane. How it renders blues in my photos, oh my days. Some of the just pictures I've taken of trees and the backdrops and landscapes has been incredible. It's such a slept on lens. There's some pictures I've taken and it looks like one of those Windows backdrops. Like it just looks very, very perfect. Now the 24-70, again, very good all-round lens. I like it for video, as when you're kind of handheld doesn't warrant a lot of shake when you're using it handheld. Obviously photos, videos, incredible. It's L glass, it's gonna be crazy sharp as well, but it is a very, very all-round lens. I love the contrast of it as well. The presets I've made when I put those on, it just fits perfectly paired with the R6. The cons of that lens, it is very heavy. It's quite large when you're zooming out, zooming in and out. It does extend. It's a very chunky lens. So that's the one con of that 24-70. And the final one, the 100mm telephoto, my favorite telephoto lens. The 100mm is the gold ring, so it's the middle range in Canon's lineup. Don't know why they don't do it anymore. I'm definitely gonna do a whole video on why they need to restore that kind of middle gold ring range. But it is USM, which means ultra step-in motor, so very silent when it's focusing. 100mm is incredible. Why I like it, it's becoming my favorite lens. I don't think it's better than the 135mm that I have. It's just the 135 is hands down my favorite, but I'm finding I'm having to use it less because of the distance you need to get with it to get most of your modeling. You're gonna have to be shouting to get the whole of your model in it. And when you're shooting in kind of rural spaces or even a space like this, you're not gonna have that much space to get all your model in and communicate. Especially if I'm in London, I can't use a 135 and put my bag down somewhere because I have to be very far from my bag. And yeah, I'm in London, so I'm not trying to get my bag robbed. So the 100, you can still get telephoto. You can still get the compression, but you can get so much more of your modeling. That 35mm makes such a difference, makes such a big difference. The clarity insane, the detail. I don't understand how this is not an L glass lens. It's an incredible lens. Again, the 135 I think is better. That bokeh, buttery. It renders the skin so smooth, so smooth on your models. It almost, you don't even need to edit or retouch. It's perfect. But again, the cons, you have to be very far to get a decent amount in. The size and weight. When you're on a light travel backpack, that takes up quite a lot of space. It's quite heavy, especially with your 24-70. It's getting weighty now. The 100mm is half the size, probably about a half or quarter of the weight, and it packs a punch. It's almost as good as the 135. So that's why I kind of favor the 135 more. I mean, sorry, there you go. You've caught me out, but no, the 100mm, I find myself using the 100 more, just for those simple factors that, yeah, I can still get telephoto. It still reaches quite far because it's 100mm. The clarity and the contrast, the focusing is literally perfect, and I can get way more of my modeling without going so far. So I feel like that's a big plus to me for using this. And yeah, for that, as a sort of my unorthodox trio of lenses specifically for this trip, it just seems to work for me. And as you can see in the results from all the images that you're seeing, it's more than enough for what I need. If I need to go wide, I'm going to use the ultra wide. I'm going to use the 10-18 for the kind of videos I'm trying to do now as well. Perfect. I can get most of my photos with the 100mm when I have a lot of space when I'm traveling. Then I got the 24-70, so as a sort of a backup if I do need to arrange, or if I'm on a boat somewhere like that on a beach, I don't want to be changing my lenses too much, then I can reach for the 24-70. So personally, this has been probably the most used lenses on this trip. I don't even think I really used anything else. But yeah, I'll definitely have more on that 10-18. Trust me guys, don't sleep on it. I'm gonna have some breakdowns as well, show you some pictures, editing, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, this was a quick video just to show you this quick little portrait session before we went to the beach. So definitely stay tuned for that part as well, for some sunset, incredible shots and scenes there. And as well guys, this, I'm gonna have my LUTs out soon. This is all you've been seeing is my LUTs, grading my R6 footage, and especially my Osmo. I'll probably have more coming from for the Osmo and stuff like that coming out for the Osmo as well. Yeah, so definitely guys, check that out. Want to come shoot with us and travel, workshops, collectivetravel.com, in the description, you can check that out there. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.